So today I'm taking a look at the nodes for the Teradek Vidiu Go. If that concept puts you off, I promise you it's more interesting than it sounds. The Teradek Vidiu Go, for anyone who doesn't know, is a device that allows you to plug in a video feed from a camera and then stream it to an online platform like YouTube or Facebook Live. The nodes are essentially small cellular modems like the ones you get in your mobile phone. There is a slot inside where you can put a SIM card, and then they plug straight into the side of the Vidiu Go in the USB ports. And then there are two little thumb screws which you do up like that to secure them. Once they're both plugged in, what they allow you to do is connect to the internet even when you don't have a Wi-Fi or wired connection. So the reason that's good is you could be in the middle of nowhere in a field or up a mountain, and as long as there is a 4G or 3G signal, you can still do your live stream. So once they're all plugged in, it looks like this. It's pretty solid once you've done up those two screws. You can then plug in a video feed. So I've got a camera here, and it can either be HDMI or SDI. So I'll just start that up. And once that's plugged in, you can start up the Vidiu Go. It takes a little while to boot, but once it has, there is an icon that shows up on the main screen showing that you have cellular connection from your nodes. And then from there, you can stream as you would normally if you're connected to Wi-Fi or with a wired connection. So you can stream directly from the Vidiu Go by putting your account details in through the screen, or you can use one of the additional pieces of software from Teradek like Sharelink or Core. They're both aimed at slightly different markets. I am going to be using the app on my phone, which is the Vidiu app, and it allows you to adjust various settings of the Vidiu Go and also see the signal status from both of your nodes, as well as any other connections that you have plugged in at once. So for instance, if we take a look now, we can see that we've got USB modem 1, and that is showing as connected, and we've got USB modem 2, and that is also showing as connected. So from now I can start my stream, and I can be streaming, and I can, like I say, I can be in the middle of nowhere. The other situation in which these nodes are really useful is that if you are plugged in to a wired connection, or you're using Wi-Fi in a more traditional streaming setup, if you have these nodes connected, they give you a failover option. So if anything were to go wrong with your wireless or wired connection, you still have these as a backup. And the clever thing is that the Vidiu automatically adjusts the data across all of the connections that you have active. So if one of them goes down, it just adjusts it and covers it with the other ones that you still have. When I came to choosing the SIM cards for using with the nodes, I went for two different SIMs from two different carriers. The reason being, if you're in an area with patchy signal for one provider, chances are the other provider might have a bit of signal as well. So that's something worth bearing in mind. The other thing worth bearing in mind is that if you're going to be streaming somewhere without mains power, something like that, then although the Teradek Vidiu Go does have an internal battery, it doesn't last for an awfully long time. Luckily, it does have a USB-C port on the back, so you can plug in a regular USB power bank as long as you've got the right cable, and that gives you a lot more flexibility. And again, not the chance of getting into the field and then the Vidiu packing up halfway through your stream. If you want to try out the Vidiu Go, you can hire one from us. I've put links in the description to its page on our website. Otherwise, you can just go to our site, Hireacamera.com, and use the search bar to search for the Vidiu Go, and you can find it there. On its page, you can check its availability for various dates, you can see how much it will cost to hire, and you can go ahead and place an order as well. It'll also show you what's included with the Teradek, so you can make sure before you hire that you're not missing anything. We're not able to provide the SIM cards with the Teradek, so you have to source some of your own. Whilst I was preparing for this video, I found it quite straightforward to just go online and you can order one, and they arrive in a couple of days, and you can just put some credit on there. If you're going to be using one of Teradek's other pieces of software, so Sharelink or Core, they also charge a premium for that service. I think it's dependent on the data that you're actually going to be streaming with them. You can find out more info on that on the Teradek website, which I've also linked below as well. So that's essentially everything. That's the Vidiu Go with the cellular nodes. They allow you to stream in places you wouldn't otherwise be able to, and it also gives you an additional layer of protection in traditional streaming setups. So if any connection goes down, you've still got these to help you along. But otherwise, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions, just get in touch with us, and I'll see you again soon.